Hello, hello, good afternoon to all. Myself Amita Saraswat, lecturer in chemistry, MLV Government College, Bhilwara. Today we start the BSc first year class and my topic is classification of elements and periodic properties. We know about modern periodic law. Properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic numbers. The periodicity in properties is due to repetition of similar outer shell electronic configuration at a certain regular intervals. In modern periodic table is based on modern periodic law in which elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic numbers. In the modern periodic table, the elements are arranged in rows and columns. These rows and columns are known as periods and groups respectively. The table consists of 7 periods and 18 groups. Period indicate the value of n for the outermost or valence shell. Same number of electron in present in the outermost orbital. It is similar to valence shell electronic configuration. Electronic configuration IUPAC nomenclature for elements with atomic number more than 100. For digit 0, the name is nil and abbreviation is N. For digit 1, name is UN and abbreviation in U. For 2, it is bi and abbreviation is B. This is the number of digits and name and abbreviation. For example, if we have to write 101, then the IUPAC nomenclature of that element will be unnil anium. It is known as UNU. Okay, so we can write their names according to IUPAC nomenclature. Classification of elements. There are 4 types of elements: S block elements, P block elements, D block elements and F block elements. S block elements where valence shell electronic configuration is NS1 or NS2. They are metals and they are in 1 and 2 groups. P block elements where outermost electronic configuration या valence shell electronic configuration we can say NS2, NP, 1 to 6. These are metalloids or non-metals. But there are some metals also such as and groups they exist in group from 13 to 18. Next is D block elements. Here their configuration is N-1, D 1 to 10, NS 1 or 2. These all are metals. They exist in 3D series, 4D series, 5D series. 3D series exist from scandium to zinc. 4D series exist from yttrium to cadmium and 5D from lanthanum to hafnium. F block elements. Their valence shell electronic configuration is N-2, F1 to 14, N-1, S2, N-1, P6, N-1, D0 to 1, NS2, where N is equal to 6 or 7. These mostly are radioactive elements and normally does not find in nature. They are radioactive, so they decay to lower elements. These are 4F series, which is called lanthanides, and 5F series, which is called periodicity in atomic properties. First is we know about atomic radius. Within a given period, atomic radius decreases from left to right. This is due to the effect of increase in nuclear charge while the electrons are being added to the same shell. Within a given group, atomic radius increase. Down the group, this is due to increase in number of shells. As we know, from hydrogen, lithium, sodium, the atomic radius is increased because their N is increased. And from in second period, the atomic radius is continue decreasing due to increase in nuclear charge. In the first transition series, the atomic size slightly decreased from scandium to manganese because effective nuclear charge is stronger than the shielding effect. Their main factor is shielding effect. The atomic size from iron to nickel remain almost same because both the effects balance each other. So in d block elements, we saw that there is slightly change in atomic size. The atomic size from copper to zinc slightly increases because shielding affected is more than the effective nuclear charge due to D10 structure of copper and zinc. Inner transition elements, as we move to the lanthanide series, there is a decrease in atomic as well as ionic radius. The decrease in size in ions but not so regular in atoms. This is called the lanthanide contraction. Ionization potential or ionization energy. Ionization energy increase along the period while decrease down the group. As we saw, atomic size, the factor affecting ionization energy are atomic size. As the larger the size of the atom, the smaller of the ionization potential, because as the atomic size increase, the outermost electron goes more far from the nucleus, so ionization energy decreases. Effective nuclear charge, the greater the effective charge on the nucleus of an atom, the more difficult it would be to remove an electron from the atom, because electrostatic force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron increases. So greater energy will be required to remove the electron. Penetration effect of orbital. The order of energy required to remove electron from S, P and D orbitals of shell is S is greater than P and P is greater than D. Shielding effect. Screening effect result in decrease on force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron, and lesser energy is required to separate the electron. Thus the value of ionization potential decreases. Stability of half-filled or full-filled orbital. According to Hund's law, the stability of half-filled or full-filled degenerate orbitals is comparatively high, so more energy is required to separate the electron from such atom. It is example like zinc, cadmium and mercury. Stability of half-filled and full-filled orbitals. According to Hund's view, the stability of half-filled or completely filled degenerate orbitals is comparatively high, so comparatively more energy is required to separate the electrons from such atoms. Success, as we saw, the ionization energy of lithium, first electron is only 520, but from second orbital it is 7297 and IE3 is 11813. So in lithium, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s1. One electron is easily removed, it is S block element, but after this we have to give much more energy, and completely 3 electrons cannot be removed or at all. For carbon, 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So 1 electron and 2 electron is removed, but at third electron IE3 is much more than comparatively IE or IE2. In nitrogen, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, ionization energy is seen as follows. Third property is electron affinity. Electron affinity increase along the period while decrease down the group. Factors affecting the magnitude of electron affinity, these are as same as in case of ionization potential. First is atomic size. In general, electron affinity value decreases with the increasing atomic radii, because electrostatic force of attraction decreases between the electrons being added and the atomic nucleus due to increase of distance between them. Second, effective nuclear charge. Electron affinity value of the element increase as the effective nuclear charge on the atomic nucleus increases, because electrostatic force of attraction between the electron being added and the nucleus increases. As the electrostatic force of attraction increases, amount of energy released is more. Third, screening or shielding effect. Electron affinity value of the element decreases with the increased shielding or screening effect. The shielding effect between the outer electron and the nucleus increase as the number of electrons increase in the inner shell. Fourth is stability of half-filled and completely filled orbitals. The stability of half-filled and completely filled degenerate orbitals of a subshell is comparatively more, so it is difficult to add electron in such orbitals and lesser energy release, so addition of electron, hence the electron affinity value will decrease. This figure shows the ratio of electron affinity as we move from in period. Electron affinity increases, and from upper to lower it decreases. For example, lithium has only 57 and fluorine has maximum electron. Fluorine has 333. Chlorine among the most all atoms has most increased electron affinity, which is 349 kilocalorie. Okay, thank you. We will meet in next section.